Welcome to the NBA Playoff Edition. My name is Abby for Wednesday, May 21st. We have one game on tap. This is for the Eastern Conference Finals, Game 1. Indiana at the New York Knicks. These odds are courtesy of oddslogic.com. You get the latest line moves, over-unders, and the injury report, oddslogic.com. As you know, the oddslogic.com information is not on the screen. Instead, we're just using the covers.com information, just for the lines and the injury report and whatnot. So we're using both covers and odds logic for the injury report, but the odds itself, it's oddslogic.com. It's not on the screen, but we have covers instead. So we're using that. All right, so the first game we're going to look at here is Indiana at New York. So the line opened up at 3.5 in the New York at home. 3.5 New York at home opened up. Total 222. It's gone all the way now to 223.5. Now we're starting to see 224 in this as well, and the line's gone to 4.5. So right now the public is all over Indiana. Public money on Indiana plus the 4.5, and they're on the under in this game. They're on the under. Okay, so let's look at the injury report for this game. We'll check it out now. So nothing significant. The only person is Isaiah Jackson, out for this season. So he was out since last year. No significant injuries. That was the only injury. That's it. Now for the game itself, these teams they've only played 3 times this season. Just 3 times they've only played, and the Knicks won 2 out of the 3 games. They've won 2 out of the 3 games, and it was 2-1 to the over in this game. So in the playoffs last year, and as you know, Indiana beat the Knicks in 7 games last year. It's a 7-game series. Went the full 7 last year, and at that time, it was let's see. At that time, it was. I'm looking at the total here. So it was 4-3 to the over. The over-under was 4-3 to the over. Games at Madison Square Garden. Games in Madison Square Garden, 3-1 to the over. 3-1 to the over at Madison Square Garden. I already have a client play for this game. There's a client play for this game already that I already have. So I've already put a client play. I already have a client play for this game. So the recommended play for this game, I would recommend the over. Game 1 over. I like the over 223.5, 224. I think the total's moving in the right direction. I like the over in this game. The Pacers play at a fast pace, as everybody knows. Knicks play at a fast pace as well. So the over does make sense. Like I said, it's at 223. And I did see a 224. Let me just double check. Yeah, 224. So I like the over here. I would recommend the over. Like I said, I have a client play for this game already. So you have to go to sportsmobile.com, Abby Sports Picks. And I have a client play for this game for tonight. Yeah, I would take the over in this game. That's a recommended play. Over 223.5. I would take the over. Now for the first half, I have 2 plays. So the over in this game, and I have a first half play. You can take Indiana. Indiana plus 2.5 in the first half. I'll give you that one. So plus 2.5 Indiana in the first half, and take the over in this game. I think the Pacers they'll catch the Knicks a little bit flat. Because remember the Knicks came off an emotional one against Boston, a team that they haven't beaten forever. So I think the Knicks come out a little bit flat in game one, just a little bit flat to start the game. They come out flat to start the game, just to start the game. I think they come out a little bit flat. And Indiana with their frenetic fast pace, up and down fast pace, I would take the Pacers in the first half at least plus 2.5, at least for starters. I'd go with that, and I'd take the over 223.5, 224. So those are my two recommended plays for game one. Again, that's the only game for the NBA that we have, as you know. No other plays for this game. Again, if you want my actual client play, go to sportsmemo.com, Abby Sports Picks. By the time you guys see this video, all the games have started already. I had two Major League Baseball client plays. Those games are basically have started already. They've already started. So by the time you guys see this video, one of the games have already started. The other baseball game may start later. So I don't know if you're able to catch that if you go to sportsmobile.com, Abby Sports Picks. But I have two MLB client plays, two totals. I have one NBA play that I mentioned earlier as a client play. And I have a WNBA client play as well. So 4 client plays altogether. I'm number one across all sports in the last 3 days and 30 days. Number one across overall in all sports in the last 3 days and 30 days. So you can check me out. I have four games for 3 different sports for the MLB, NBA, and the WNBA. So you can check me out there, sportsmobile.com. You can take advantage of our 3-day or 7-day pass for client plays. You'll get daily client plays with myself. It'll be, like I said, for MLB, the WNBA, and the NBA. I got you covered. If you take the 3-day pass or 7-day pass, you get all my client plays, daily client plays. For myself and other cappers, other cappers, we have that offer. We have that available for you guys. So you go to the description below, sportsmobile.com, Abby Sports Picks. You'll see everything there. All right. Other than that, good luck to you guys. Hope you guys have a big night, a big Wednesday night. Hope you guys cash some tickets, hit some winners, have a profitable day. For whatever you do, whether you fade or follow these picks that I've given you, it's up to you. Just have a profitable day. Let's hit some winners, cash some tickets. Good luck, and we're gonna see you tomorrow. We're gonna discuss Game 2, OKC at home versus Minnesota. We're gonna discuss that tomorrow. Until then, peace. Take care. See you tomorrow. Good luck.